Welcome back to the Now Morning Show, and we are getting down in the food train this Friday morning because guess who's back? Chef Simmone, and she has a fantastic recipe for us this morning. Of course, it's a Java lime with friends.
Yes, hi, how are you, Kimberly?
Chef Simmone, I know I buffed you off air, but why have you been missing for the past few weeks?
So I have been doing a little bit of traveling. My birthday was last week, so I dipped out for a little bit, you know, because I've planned a whole trip, and then I've been doing a lot of different work with different companies and stuff. So time has been very limited, and I am sorry, but I am here this morning to fill your bellies as best as I could before, because I actually head out tomorrow to do a dinner. I got invited to do a dinner with some other Caribbean chefs in New York. So I will be disappearing for a little bit again, but I will be back.
You are climbing the ladder, so I can't fight you. So welcome back.
Thank you.
And in addition to that, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Birthday
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How was the birthday?
It was good. Fantastic.
It was good.
Yeah. It was
nice.
Good.
So we have food this morning.
Yes. So
tell us
today, so I'm thinking, people are going back to school just now.
Yes.
They will be missing their friends, you know, because at least I remember when I was younger. My friends, my mother actually complained to me, listen, every day I had to see my friends during the vacation. So I know there'll be limes coming up that they may want to do something different instead of just order pizza or KFC or something. This is a very simple pad thai recipe. So it's a vegetarian dish, but you can't put chicken. So I have what I did two separate ones today. So it's, I did it already. It's basically a rice noodle dish that... it's the main flavors are tamarind and peanuts.
Ooh,
yeah, so you mix that up with just a simple vegetables. You make a sauce out of the almost like a broth that you could create with the a little bit of fish sauce, some of that tamarind puree.
Yeah.
And I think I love it that much because it is synonymous with the flavors that we would have in Trinidad.
Of course.
And you just freshen it up with some bean sprouts and carrots. I like, that extra little crunch in it.
Yeah.
And then it's topped with peanuts. And we're going to do, chicken for, who can eat chicken. But it's a very decent vegetarian dish that you could make.
Yeah.
And then we have a mocktail because, the kiddies can't have alcohol. At least they're not supposed to.
But let's go back, chef. So for the pad thai, is it as simple as just boiling the noodles? So you boil the noodles, you strain
So
it?
actually, these noodles, because they're rice noodles, you don't have to boil them. So it's basically... you just have to let it sit in hot water for about half hour.
Right.
The water is going to infuse into the noodles and loosen them a little bit. And then you toss it. You just toss it up with the veggies on the stove.
Yes.
So it literally takes all of, besides the half hour that it's steeping, takes all of, let's say, 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to just toss.
Did you also saute the carrots and the bean sprouts?
Yes. You saute the carrots and the bean sprouts in it. You just freshen it up with a little bit of mint. Sometimes they use... not shadow benny, but cilantro leaves to just give it that bright pop of flavor.
Yes. And I know you also love your presentation as well.
Love the presentation. Have to. And then it's just garnished with a little bit of lime wedge.
Right.
You just sprinkle this all over it. And
What is the lime supposed to do?
Again, pop of flavor. It brightens it. If you know anything about Thai cuisine is very ingredient intensive because every ingredient has a purpose basically. So the purpose of the lemon, the lime this time, is just that nice acidic, that balance of flavor because you get the sweetness of the tamarind, the little bit of acidity, spiciness from I used garlic and sometimes you could use something called sambal in it. So just give it like a whole range of nice pop of flavor.
Yeah. Now, I know that you've been missing for a while, chef, but we have EJ the DJ, and I think he has a question for you.
Talk to me.
So, first of all, I want to say I love the presentation.
Thank you.
Because I am a foodie myself.
Serious?
I'm advocate for food. And I dabble in the kitchen a little bit.
You do. So I should have you be doing this one. You want to come and take over?
We're going to let the chef do our work.
All right.
But what was the inspiration for this dish?
I love Thai cuisine. The next trip that I want to take, money permitting, I want to take an Asian tour and just eat. I love my belly. I love food. The flavors that they have across there is just so synonymous to what we do in Trinidad. So we have flavors that, it's so similar. The ingredients that you could find in Thai in Trinidad, and it's familiar. So that's why I love it so much. So yeah, I would definitely take a food trip across there.
Yeah.
Right. So while you eat this, I am going to prepare for you. Are you eating chicken, by the way?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Now,
So
before
Kimberly.
you start with the drink, chef, I just have to say, so we have this lovely presentation here. We have the noodles. I'm also seeing some glasses here. I'm seeing some chicken as well.
Yep.
And I'm also seeing some peanuts that you're going to also drop in
so
that
I am going
too.
So you have to be careful. The reason why I did not add the peanuts, just in case someone is allergic. You know, a lot of people are allergic to a lot of things these days.
Yes.
You just want to be careful that you don't. Let me just.
EJ, you're the chicken man,
go.
yes.
All right, thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to be careful because you don't want to get anybody sick because peanuts are one of the most highly allergic
thing, yes.
foods that you can come across. So while you eat this, I am going to prepare a mocktail for you using some similar flavors that you would get in Thailand as well. It's a watermelon and mint mocktail.
Yeah. No,
Right,
I
and
know
no-
that
no
the
shaking today,
No
so-
shaking,
no
no,
shaking today.
chef, because remember what happened last time.
Yeah,
I
correct.
hope that the viewers at home forgot what happened last time. But I know that the viewers at home they cannot smell how amazing it smells in studio right now. But it
Smells
smells
really
good.
good. Yeah.
You're getting the sense. I can't wait to. Did you squeeze your lime, EJ?
Yes, I
But we have
did.
to
Yeah,
squeeze
make
your
sure
lime
and
for
get
that
that
pop
lime in
of
there.
color. Of course, we have the mint as well. That's going to add that nice flavor
Yeah,
and
and so the
aroma.
there's mint in this drink as well, so you're gonna get that nice balance of flavor coming throughout the entire meal. And again, it's something kids can do, young persons can do at home. Very, very simple. So
There's
what I'm
a
going to do,
sweetness to it. What's causing that
so
sweetness?
that's the tamarind. Yeah, that's the tamarind coming through there.
What do you think, EJ?
The peanuts. I would never think about adding
Serious?
peanuts to a pasta dish.
Yeah, it's quite unique
Yeah.
in terms of, again, they utilize a lot of local ingredients. So things that you could find from, you don't have to go and buy any fancy ingredients. These things exist and can be played with, quite easily.
Chef, of course, my question is how much is this going to run you?
Simple. The pack of noodles, which you can see I have like literally 2 bowls here that can safely feed 6 people. That costs like $38. The peanuts are very cheap as well. Pack of peanuts may run you about $6,
Right.
$7.
Right.
The chicken, if you buy a whole chicken and break it down, instead of just using like the breast alone or the thigh alone, you could utilize the entire thing. That will run you maybe about $50.
Right.
A nice size chicken. Pack of mint, $10, $11. Carrots, $8. So you're
That
looking,
one kinda, yeah.
So you're
But that's an
looking
average.
at a very, very inexpensive dish to
Yes.
make and very simple as well to do.
Nice. Okay. And of course, how long will this last if we put it in the fridge?
This is going well, yeah. So that's the thing. Noodles typically tend to be eaten better fresh.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure in a house of young people, they're not going to let that go to the fridge to thing. But over a day, you heat it up and it should be good. But over 2 days, the quality is going to diminish slowly. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but this again, it is lovely, and I like that you mentioned that in a household with young adults, this is not going to last because I imagine EJ this might get a bit clumpy, and just the taste alone, you're getting the flavors of the lime, you're getting the flavors of the tamarind, all those things. You will go through this in a day.
Yeah, the flavor profile,
Yes.
it's nothing regular.
Yeah.
no.
I could really appreciate the peanuts and the tamarind, especially it adds that sweetness and the
Exactly.
peanuts. As I said before, I
Yeah.
didn't think about adding peanuts to a pasta dish, but
Yeah.
chef,
good.
excellent.
It's a
work.
lovely savory flavor.
I appreciate
now,
that
what
so
I'm
much.
seeing here, chef, is a mocktail. So tell us
Yes.
what you put in that for us.
All right, so basically it's simple again. Watermelon. We have a little bit of watermelon pulp,
Right.
mint leaves. I love the herbs. And some lime juice.
Lime juice, yes.
You basically muddle. This is a technique called muddling.
Right.
Basically, you're going to be releasing the flavors of everything coming together very easily.
Okay.
Some people would add something called a simple syrup, which is sugar, but I don't think you need to add any sugar to it. Again, that nice, fresh, healthy pop coming through. And then we're going to just strain it.
Now, why are we modeling it as opposed to, let's say, blending or even shaking?
Right, so you're going to, the bruising of the mint leaves, the aroma releases once you just bruise the mint leaves. Getting there's an oil that comes out from herbs, especially mint leaves. So, for instance, let me show you
Yeah,
this.
let me see.
Just hold this in your hand. Let's get EJ in on it as well.
The foodie.
Foodie.
Foodie, hold on to this.
All right, and all you do to get the, so you could smell it.
Right.
Smelling. You're going to get that more intense flavor. Just slap the leaves like this and smell.
It raises it, yeah.
It releases a better aroma
This
to
is
it.
nice.
Learning some techniques this morning.
Yeah.
Learning some techniques.
I think EJ is going to be practicing this weekend. And what are we adding
And
here?
then we're adding just a pop of apple juice to this.
Is it that we can go crazy and add other juices?
You
or how
can.
do you,
You can.
I was wondering. So for this one, it's apple
Right? Apple, watermelon, mint,
Right.
and lime.
and the lime. Cheers,
Right, and
EJ,
enjoy.
TGIF. And belated birthday greetings to Chef. Chef, you should have a
I
cup.
should have
and
a
cheers
drink
with it.
as
Come
well.
on. Yeah. I'm not drinking this until you have a cup, but but Chef, you were talking about the fact
appreciate
that
you.
you've been traveling all over. I
Yeah.
mean, is this what you wanted to do in terms of travel to, showcase your work and your creativity?
Yes, when I recently, when I became a chef, my dream job was to have Andrew Zimmerman's job.
Ooh.
So like I love to travel.
Yes.
My actual first job was I wanted to be a flight attendant. It's weird, but
No, I can see it. I can
Alright.
see it, yeah.
So cheers.
So cheers. Come, let's share with
Thank you
EJ.
very much, guys.
Belated birthday greetings
Cheers.
to you, Chef.
All right.
Cheers.
Right, so again, you get that, you don't need any extra sugar. It's just that nice, fresh thing
It's
coming through.
extremely refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
hits you.
you don't feel bogged down again by that, the meal that you had. The pasta and noodles tend
Yes.
to give you that kind of heavy feeling, but nice, refreshing, nice and light.
I can see children enjoying this on a hot day.
Yeah.
So, Chef, you were saying, so flight attendant.
Yeah, so once you become a flight attendant, that did not happen. And so when I got into the industry, I just, I love to learn about cultures. I love meeting new people,
Yes.
and food is a connector of all of us. I don't think anybody could relate or remember any event that they went to that food wasn't a part of, Celebrations, if you're sad, if you're happy, if you're mad, food is that connector of
Yes.
humans. So I always wanted to do what I love and connect with people. So traveling and especially this trip that I'm going to do, it is a collaboration of different Caribbean chefs that are coming. So we're going to basically be doing our cuisine in a fine dining manner.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm doing the 2 dessert courses, and it's going to be wild. I can't wait to show or to share with you all when it's completed. What I would have, exposed other Americans who may not, be familiar with the things that we do.
Yeah.
You might, when you think of Trinidad sweets, like you think of pone and, well, not really pone, but like those like sugar cake and tamarind balls and stuff, but I'm going to be doing it on
a whole different level.
Whole different level, yeah.
And I know that we can keep locked to your Instagram and your social media handles. Just
please.
remind us what it is,
Right.
so we can get this recipe and also follow you on your journey.
Right, so my Facebook profile, Meraki Catering, Instagram, Meraki Catering TT, and my website is merakicateringtt.com.
And one more question for you, Chef. This can be served with any type of meat. Now, it's vegetarian now.
Yes.
But we can do fish, we
Yeah,
can do
you
chicken,
can do
a
the
variety.
most popular would be obviously chicken. Sometimes they do pork and shrimp.
And pork and shrimp,
Yeah,
yeah.
shrimp
I think
is
shrimp
definitely
might
a
be
fan.
right up my alley.
Yeah.
Chef, a pleasure having you back. I know that you're going to be away from us for a while, but
Yeah.
it's always a pleasure when you're here. I know that the folks at home are not in studio, but I know that they're going to go to your social media and get this
Hopefully,
recipe.
Yes.
So
It will
thank you so
be
much.
up soon because I
Yes.
fly out tomorrow, so I'm going to try to do it today.
Of course,
put it up.
be safe
All
and
right,
all
thank
the
you
best.
so much.
Thank you so
All
much
right,
for joining
take care,
us.
Kimberly.
And of course, that was Chef Simmone Edwin from Meraki Catering, just giving us some pad thai noodles. We also had the mocktail, something very, very nice and yummy for the Java lime, or even something for the children to get involved in before they go back out to school. But it's Friday, it's a Now Morning Show, but we're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.